Germany under-21s. So match day 8 and Germany under-21s are seemingly storming towards qualification for the finals in Slovakia as the only unbeaten team in the group, and they're 4 points ahead of second place Poland. Estonia, on the other hand, are the whipping boys in the group. They only have 1 point so far and they've conceded 20 goals. So first up there, the German national anthem in the build-up to this under-21 international between Estonia and Germany. Next up, Estonia. So we'll be ready for the kick-off imminently then between these two, as Antonio De Salvo's Germany side really have dominated in Group D. They could seal top spot indeed with a win this evening. And if Poland lose to Bulgaria, De Salvo though himself has said he does not expect Poland to slip up against third place Bulgaria. However, we'll be very confident of picking up the 3 points here on the road in Tallinn, as the last match was a 5-1 win over Israel in Győr. Tresoldi and Adeyemi at the double, Knauf helping himself to the 5th. The reverse fixture in this one against Estonia was 4-1 to Germany, with Bayer, Mukoko and Rocco Reitz getting a double there. Vaksin did make it 2-1 with 25 minutes to play before Reitz sealed it late on with his double. Well, there's the captain Eric Martel for Germany, just going through the pre-match ritual with Tamik of Estonia, as Germany are unbeaten since the 2-0 defeat to England in June 2023 in the Euro Championships. But it's a complete contrast in the form to Estonia under Sander Post. They find themselves bottom of the group. They picked up their only point in a 1-1 draw at home to Bulgaria in September last year. They're on a run of 24 matches without a win, and last time out they lost 1-0 to Israel. So looking forward to this one. Perhaps Germany under-21s can get themselves to the finals in Slovakia this evening. We will have to keep an eye on the match between Bulgaria under-21s and Poland under-21s. Would be something of an upset, really, if Poland don't at least get a point there. As it looks as though Estonia are about to get us underway with the kick-off here. As it's a strong-looking side for Germany, unchanged, as Tresoldi and Adeyemi will be looking to add to their doubles the other day. Urbig in goal, who has claimed the #1 spot at Köln in the second Bundesliga. And surely Germany will have too much for Estonia tonight, even away from home. It's an early throw in here for the Estonians. The first decision by the referee. Who is from Andorra for this evening. Well, Estonia opening here really well, and an early block having to come in there from the German defence. Next deep ball in, just over a minute played, and perhaps Germany just getting a warning here as the ball just going out of play there. But the home supporters will be really heartened by that start there as Cristal tried to get along the byline. This is Ariembi, who has moved to Sporting Braga in Portugal. This is right, starting on the left-hand side by the looks of it. Got the ball towards nets. And now the long ball forward. Voltemade. And it will be patient play away from home for Germany under-21. As they've just given the ball away there by Reitz. Voltemade now with the hold-up play against two, Hussar and Karakshin. As the ball goes across to the right-hand side, Thielmann. Oh, shifting it from left to right, then right to left. Good enterprising play early on. Every time the ball here for Estonia goes forward, the local fans here in Tallinn, very exciting. It was Sillamäe that time who was looking to break in behind. As we see Antonio de Salva for the first time. With just over 3 minutes gone. Oh, can't really say much better than the qualification they've had so far, just dropping 2 points. Into the 5th minute, still goalless, no real chances as yet for either side. Well, Cristal, incidentally, one of the up-and-coming young talents in Estonia, only 16 years old, had that cheeky start to the match with the dribble away from Thielmann and along the byline. Now Karakshin looking to get on the end of this long throw, but it's cut out there by Thielmann. Now the next throw from Sotsugov. As we can see there, Adeyemi in the picture, just dropping down from the full national side into the under-21s. More than willing to help out. As we see a long ball coming forward here for Tresoldi, and it's excellent pace from the Hanover man. And he wins the first corner of the evening. Well, that is the threat that he has. He broke into the first team just at the start of the year, really. The youngster, and well, even though Hanover are one of the favourites for promotion from Bundesliga 2, they've stuck with him up front. As now Nets will get this out-swinging corner in, right on 6 minutes played. Just flicked on. Adeyemi arriving at the far post. Could they get this in? It's an excellent stop there from Kavila. It was Tresoldi who was causing the problems. And at the first highlight of the match, Kavila reacting really well to deny Tresoldi. It's the next attempt here from Nets. Floating it towards the far post, and it's another block on the line. That time it was Röhl who got the final effort in at this near post area. Well, at the moment, Germany really causing problems for the Estonians from these set pieces as Adeyemi now goes down. And it's another chance, perhaps, for either Reitz or Nets to whip this one in. Adeyemi just having a chat with both of them, lurking around the edge of the penalty area. But that's two good chances already for Germany in this match. It really started as they mean to go on. As in here comes, it's a good touch. And well, they were looking for the handball there. It was Tresoldi again who had the effort, which was blocked. The referee unmoved. As now it's Ariembi. Looks up, delivers the ball forward, left-footed. It's just been given away. And tapped here for Yefihin. And he's won the free kick there from Nicolo Tresoldi. Yeah, a typical striker's challenge, really. So this is going to be clipped up towards the edge of the box, looking for the flick on. Mikhailov it was, who tried to get it across, but Thielmann going down under a bit of pressure there. Thielmann, who normally plays more on the wing for his club Köln, playing at full back as an attacking outlet down that right-hand side under Antonio Di Salvo. But a bright opening from the Germans. Incidentally, with 10 minutes gone, it's still 0-0 as well in Bulgaria. keeping an eye there on what Poland do. If they lose and Germany win, Germany will take top spot in Group D. And they really have set about their task with full concentration already this evening. They can only do their job. They can't affect the other game, of course. As Ariembi gets it across here for Lukanets. And the Gladbach man trying to get down the left-hand side as Voltemada just trying to turn on the edge of the box. Signed for Stuttgart in the summer from Werder Bremen. After a breakthrough season last year, the big target man. As we see the run forward here from Röhl, it's brought to an end by the number 2 Hussar. But Estonia just struggling here to clear their lines. Oh, Germany winning the ball in midfield almost every time here. Looking for a repeat of that reverse fixture 4-1 win and looking to back up the 5-1 against Israel the other day. Stroking the ball around here as Rosenfelder gets the ball, plays it nicely into feet for Adeyemi, sets off on the run and will claim the corner from that. Nice and direct from the Borussia Dortmund attacker. Will be expected to be the biggest threat perhaps from Germany this evening. As Nets goes across to take this next corner. Succession of them already from the Germans. It's up to 3 in the opening 12 minutes. And it comes cleared at the near post area. Good thumping header away by Kureksin. It will come straight back at the Estonian defence though. Germany only looking forward, and they've won themselves a free kick again here. Really peppering the penalty area at the moment. I think Antonio De Salvo will just be disappointed perhaps that the team haven't taken the lead as yet with 13 minutes on the clock. Silama, who is the one-man wall at the moment there for Estonia. A little bit of pushing and shoving going on in the penalty area. Antoine Kiramonti just having a chat with a couple of players there before giving the go-ahead here for the restart. And it's almost 1-0 again there for Germany. Another smart stop from the Estonian keeper, Kavila. Here we go again with Lukanets, a higher ball this time, and that's really well claimed, by Kavila. Well, coming up to quarter of an hour gone, and Germany could easily be leading by 3-0 here, if not for the Estonian number 1. Throw in on the left-hand side for the Estonians. Sotsugov. And they'll be looking to keep the ball here for a little while. They've not seen a great deal of possession, the group's bottom side. As that's hoisted forward, but that should be easy here for Urbig. He's barely touched the ball. I think that is the first time he's actually had it in his hands. Well, it's been real dominance from the off here for Germany. As the next long ball comes in towards the corner, Estonia looking to shepherd that one out, and they've done well. Thielmann it was who was breaking forward and couldn't get on the end of that ball down that right-hand side into the channel. Oh, just the offside run there from Silima. Just trying to play on the shoulder of the last defender. There's his link-up play here down the left, but it's won back by the front man. Oh, that's a smart little run coming in, but intercepted there by Reitz. As Estonia visibly growing in confidence here. Just getting a little bit of joy perhaps finally as the ball is curled in by Hussar. Comes to nothing, but it might come back in again here from the left-hand side. Ariembi with the header away. And now Cristal takes it on, just blocked there. As now it's Germany's turn just to absorb a little bit of the pressure. Well, they couldn't have expected to have it all their own way as they did in the first 15 minutes. Zabal just gets ahead there from Silima, but the local crowd very appreciative of the efforts from their under-21s at the moment. They will have been really hoping to reach the 20-minute mark with no goals conceded. They are almost there. As Adeyemi sets off on a little run, and it's a lovely tackle coming in from Tevali. And a little fist pump as well. And well, I think his coach there, Sander Post, will be very happy with that showing from the defensive midfielder. And see they come again, Estonia. Ends up in possession of Germany in the end, though. German goes down, and that will be the first yellow card of the evening. It was Thielmann who was just caught here with a trailing lead gear from Silima, sorry. I said earlier on about Tresoldi with his typical striker's challenge. There's another one for you. But this time the referee seeing fit to dish out the first yellow card of the evening. Don't think he can have any complaints. As we tick over 20 minutes, and not only is it goalless here between Estonia under-21s and Germany under-21s, it's also 0-0 in Bulgaria between the home under-21s and Poland. Keeping a lookout on that scoreline. If Poland lose and Germany win, Germany take top spot in the group tonight. That would be confirmed. As Tresoldi here, it was a painful looking one. There's a little swipe at the ball there from Mikhailov. It's a dangerous position once again. This time it's Reitz who stands over it. Netz is waiting in the channel for him. It's played over the top, nodded down again. Can Germany get a clean shot away? Not at the moment, no. Good defending again from Estonia as it's dug back in. And that's an excellent take once more by Kvila. Delivers it long up the field. It's brought down by Adeyemi. He's showing such confidence out there whenever he touches the ball. He just seems to have a second or two more than all the other players. Just with his experience as Voltemada comes forward. Tresoldi trying to turn and curl it home. But I think there was a foul in there anyway. It wouldn't have counted. But Voltemada and Tresoldi, that front two, causing problems. I think it was Voltemada who was just all over Tamik there. He will say it was an accident, the former Werder Bremen man. As in fact it's been given the other way. It looks as though it's a penalty, sorry. It looked as though the foul was coming in from Voltemada, but the referee pointing to the spot. Well, can he open the scoring here? It's a bit of a gift from my point of view. Well, there's boos all around the stadium here as the big man steps up and he just manages to squeeze it past the keeper Kvila. He went the right way. And Antonio De Salvo can finally celebrate. Germany going 1-0 up. I'd like to have another look at the decision, as I thought it had gone the way of Estonia. Well, no complaints though from Nick Voltemada, as you can well expect. It's his second goal for the under-21s in his 8th appearance. And really starting to make a name for himself, as that puts Germany ahead. Well, I said 5 minutes ago that Estonia would have been looking to get to the 20th minute with no goals conceded. They did manage that, but then almost immediately afterwards gave away the penalty, which has been converted by Voltemada. Well, now Germany will just look to keep their foot on the gas pedal. This one just threaded through. Here's Voltemade getting on the run, just bursting into the box. It's taken off his toes. As we see there, Wright's just around the edge of the box, but doesn't get the decision for the throw-in in the 26th minute. Long up the field from Hussar. Estonia want to get on with the throw-in as quickly as possible there, but the referee having none of it. Calling the play back. Ariembi volleying away here. 18 minutes or so to go before half-time. And it's been pretty comfortable in Tallinn for Germany. Only the one goal lead given to them by Voltemade from the spot. Now Martel, the captain, rolling it towards the right-hand side. Now looking further forward. And this is a quick attack here from Estonia. Should be mopped up though. It's good defending there from Nets. Going back to Urbig. Estonia looking to react to falling behind. 5 minutes ago. They'll be hoping they won't collapse. Having conceded that penalty on 23 minutes. As we see there, it was Yeffiin who was trying to get down the right-hand side. A nice little touch there from Wrights inside to Nets. Voltemade dropping deep to try and create. As the ball is launched in again from the right-hand side, and it's another good take from Kavila. Very impressive performance from him so far. Only 20 years old. The Kuressaare keeper. As at the moment, well, 30th minute, and things really going the way of Germany as we speak, as Bulgaria have just taken the lead against Poland. As it stands, that means that Germany would secure top spot in the group. Oh, total dominance from the off in the group, and I think it really would be deserved if they could go through this evening. As this is a deep one, and it's a lovely goal for 2-0. Tresoldi with the header, arriving wide on cue there to head home a peach of a ball in from the left-hand side. Well, it's an absolute beauty. Coming in there from BeReal it was. Well, Germany cruising now, 2-0 up with just over half an hour gone. And they might be able to rack up the goals this evening. Voltemada and Tresoldi, that front two, they've looked very dangerous indeed. And although they have faced a keeper in fine form in Kavila, in the end those two breaking them down. As BeReal feeds it on for nets, and that's a lovely piece of skill from the full back. Low driven cross in, and it's in the end it's gone right across the face of goal and out on the far side for another throw to Germany, just to keep the pressure on. Well, I don't think they're satisfied with just 2-0 here, Germany. As Voltemada clips that one towards the far post. Tresoldi to keep this in. As it's just given away there in the end by BeReal. Ariembi. Short one there for rights. As the football really is flowing now, with 12.5 minutes remaining until half-time. Voltemada, lovely switch of pace there. Couldn't quite find the ball in towards Tresoldi in the end. But he really is a handful, the new Stuttgart man. As we see a foul there from Adeyemi, just a little bit too over-eager to win the ball from Cristal. Well, he brought it down well enough, but Cristal putting his body between ball and man and being brought down. That's a nice looking ball forward. Ariembi might be tested here, but he passes with flying colours. Just looked for a moment as though the man against him, Cristal, was going to get away. No chance though. Ariembi slamming the door shut in his face. But perhaps just a warning that Germany can't allow Estonia a sniff of a chance. They have looked pretty bright when they've tried to come forward. As that ball is around the corner, just given away though by BeReal this time. A lovely assist for that second goal. The cross to Tresoldi. As it breaks now for rights. Voltemada, and it might come all the way through for Adeyemi here. Somehow it does, and that's 3-0. Well, it's a bit of a scrappy goal, but Adeyemi will not care about that. Well, it's his third goal in a week here. after a double the other day. Really cool finish there in the circumstances, as it somehow the ball squeezed through to him. Well, once he was in there, there was no real doubt that he would find a finish. As it's Estonia 0, Germany 3 in the under-21s here. Really putting a marker down the away side. You have to feel sorry for the Estonian keeper Kavila, who's done his absolute utmost to keep the scoreline down, but there's been nothing he could do about the 3 goals. The penalty from Voltamada getting the ball rolling. Tresoldi getting in on the act with a header, and then Adeyemi with a fine finish of 3-0. As here they come again, Tresoldi's in, and he just overcooks the cross this time to Adeyemi. I think he thought about taking on an effort for himself, as he's gone now into a central area, holding his arms up. Adeyemi keeping it simple, keeping the ball. Oh, 8 minutes remaining before half-time. It looks as though the points are safely going back to Germany. So all eyes now on that other game in Bulgaria. Bulgaria 1, Poland 0 at the moment still. This all means that Germany would secure their spot at the Euro Under-21 Championships. As Adeyemi with the cut back here, and a chance of Voldemarte perhaps. Just couldn't quite get there. Wow, there's so much defending here for Estonia to do. The attacks coming from every angle, as there we even managed to miss one. Well, it's 4-0. And it is the captain, Martel, who is celebrating. Well, Estonia, now the floodgates have well and truly opened, as it's another floated ball in towards the far stick. A lovely delivery from Brights. And the captain, Martel, with a powerful header. I think it's just saved on the line, in fact, by Kavila. It might have bounced over the line. Either way, he was there to finish off. Well, it's all going swimmingly well for Germany here. Leading by 4-0. Even over 5 minutes to go before half-time, and Poland are losing. Four goals, 4 different scorers as well. As I said, the attacks coming from every angle against Estonia. They just cannot deal with the firepower and the confidence of Germany. Well, coming towards the end of the first half and leading on into the second, Antonio Di Salvo will not want his young side to just stop the goal scoring there. I think he'll really want them to kick on. Certainly are goals in this for the taking. Even on the bench, they've got the likes of Knauf, Lempele, who might want to get involved. As there's a flick there from Adeyemi to Martel. And the next ball through into the box, quick turn, and another stop there from Kvila. Well, he's certainly been Estonia's best player. I think it was Tresoldi with the quick turn on that occasion. Still 3 minutes to go in the first half. I don't think that the referee is going to be playing too much stoppage time. We haven't had many halts to the play, and well, with Germany leading 4-0 coming towards half-time, there's no real need, to be honest. Now the ball into space down the right-hand side. Next cross comes in, and it's over the bar, this time from Tresoldi. Now the defender, I think, just putting off the Hanover man. Nice play from Thielmann. Now Urbik hasn't really had a stop to make. He's been a spectator in this first half, just playing out from the back. As Wright picks the pass. Brought down now from Adeyemi, who stays on his feet and sets off on a quick little dribble again. Left-footed shot, and what a goal! 5-0, and that's the best of the evening so far. And it's Karim Adeyemi with a classic from him, shifting it onto his left boot and just letting fly into the top corner. Well, no chance there for Kvila. It's right into the top corner, top bins, as they say. And with such ferocity as well. Well, he looks very, very happy with that second goal of the evening for him and fifth of the evening for Germany. Well, an incredible performance from Germany so far. Well, and all this despite the fact that the Estonian goalkeeper Kvila has performed wonders. Could have been double figures already, as we'll have 2 minutes of time added on. the misery continues in this first half for the home side. Well, Sander Post, what does he say to his team? They've been well and truly thumped here. There's been nothing that they could do about it. They've had just no reply as Trisoldi hits one. And it's stopped again by Kavila. A low half volley that time from Trisoldi from all of 30 yards. Oh, he thumped it as hard as he could. And it was almost straight down the middle, which helped out the goalkeeper. Next long ball forward, and Adeyemi here, sniffing for a hat-trick in the first half. As the offside flag is raised at the other end. It's been super stuff from Germany at both ends of the field. They've barely given Estonia a sniff. They've been so well organised at the back, and going forward it's been a joy to watch. As here they come one last time in the first 45 minutes. Looks as though it's just going to be scrambled away, but only as far as Voltemada. As the ball ends up going out of play, and that is half-time. Well, it's Estonia under-21s 0, Germany under-21s 5. A thumping half-time lead for Germany, which they thoroughly deserved. The best goal of the night so far, that fifth from Adeyemi, his second of the evening, rifling the ball into the top corner. But Estonia really have been outclassed by Germany so far. Join us in about 15 minutes or so to see if Germany can rack up more goals.
Herr Zimmermann, das ist ein Spiel, ja, 5-0 steht, sehr deutlich, aber so deutlich war es dann in den ersten 20 Minuten gar nicht. Oder wie haben Sie es gesehen?
Ja, habe ich genauso gesehen. Also die ersten 20 Minuten waren schon ein bisschen holprig. Gleichwohl wir die ein oder andere Torchance durch Standards ja hatten. Aber es war schwierig zum Zugucken, aber danach haben sie sich gefangen. Und nach dem 1-0 finde ich toll kombiniert, tolle Tore gemacht. Also zufrieden, mehr als zufrieden.
Im Parallelspiel führen die Bulgaren gegen die Polen. Das würde bedeuten, Deutschland wäre jetzt Erster und wäre sicher bei der EM dabei. Würde der Vizepräsident dann heute Abend einen ausgeben oder wie sieht es dann aus?
Der Vizepräsident würde sich darüber freuen, wenn es am Ende des Spiels so steht. Aber im Moment interessiert mich das überhaupt nicht. Wir spielen unser Spiel, gewinnen das und danach gucken wir, was die anderen gemacht haben. Eins nach dem anderen.
Was erwarten Sie für eine zweite Halbzeit jetzt?
Ja, ich denke, dass etliches frisches Blut reinkommt. Die einen kriegen eine Pause, die anderen dürfen zeigen, was sie können. Und ich gehe mal davon aus, dass es so weitergeht, dass wir das eine oder andere Tor sehen. Und vor allen Dingen tolle Spielzüge und dass die Jungs sich auch beweisen können. Die haben es verdient, die haben alle Spieler, die dabei waren, haben sich super verhalten über diese Woche weg und toll mitgemacht. Und das haben jetzt auch viele verdient, da einfach zu zeigen, was sie drauf haben.
Das war eine schöne zweite Halbzeit, danke.
Super, gerne.
Welcome back to the second half here in this Under-21 UEFA Qualifier between Estonia and Germany. Germany, as you can see there, a thumping half-time lead, 5-0 away from home. They've been really on it from the start. And if not for the Estonian goalkeeper who's been playing out of his skin, Kavila, it could be much worse. Well, then that means that Antonio Di Salvo is going to take the opportunity to make a couple of changes. It looks as though Kretzig is coming on for his debut. Nathaniel Brown also on. And I think it was a triple change, perhaps with Ansgar Knauf coming on as well. We'll just wait for confirmation of that as Tresoldi gets us going again for this second half, and Germany will want to add to their goal scoring. 5 at half-time as Voltemada opened the scoring from the penalty spot. Tresoldi added a second. Adeyemi just threaded home a third. Martel with the fourth, and then Adeyemi, the best goal of the evening, with a drive after a nice little dribble from the right-hand side. No chance at all for the goalkeeper, Kavila. And Germany are cruising at the moment, and they also had very good news as well that Poland are losing in Bulgaria at the moment. So the two scorelines together mean that Germany would secure top spot in the group and qualification for the Under-21 Championships in Slovakia, as they're on the score sheet again already. 1 minute into the second half, and a drive into the top corner. Well, it's all smiles. Well, look at that, just putting his foot through it there was Voltemada. And well, whatever the Estonian head coach Sander Post said at half-time, it hasn't worked. Germany immediately getting number 6 on the board. As indeed we saw that Ansgar Knauf has come on in this second half. It looks as though Nets is one player who's coming off, Reitz the other. We just have to wait for confirmation of the third change. But it hasn't made any difference whatsoever, to be honest. As Nathaniel Brown here, one of the half-time substitutes, takes the throw in. It looks as though it's the captain Martel who has also been withdrawn. Oh, he played barely a minute into the second half before Voltemada nearly broke the net with that strike from 10 yards. Oh, there, the confirmation coming up at the bottom of the screen for you of that triple change at half-time. Be interesting to see what Franz Kretzig can do here, as there's a chance for 7, and it's blocked on the line. It was Voltemada again who nearly gobbled up the chance. Well, they're just going to keep pushing forward and pushing forwards here, Germany. It's a remarkable performance as Estonia looked completely demoralised. There is Franz Kretzig, the youngster who came on at half-time. Stuttgart man. Massive talent in German football. An ideal opportunity, really, this evening to show us what he can do at this level. Here's Karim Adeyemi. He's on a double. He'll be hunting down a hat-trick. As Röhl is brought down in the midfield area. Every time the German players pick up the ball, they're just looking immediately forward for goal. It was Mihailov. He just dragged his man down, and Kretzig here will stand over the free kick, taking on responsibility. As it's floated towards the far stick, and an acrobatic effort coming in. It's scrambled clear by Estonia in the end. As the Estonian fans here in Tallinn, they want their team to go on the counter-attack, and they're trying it here with the quick throw as well. It was a decent idea from Silema to take it so quickly. But 5 minutes into the second half, Estonia unable to cause any real problems for that back line of Germany. As Rosenfelder gets it back to the number one here, Urbig, who was rather outshone in net, it has to be said, in that first half by Kvila. At the other end, but yeah, the young man has conceded 6 goals. Could have been far worse for Estonia. As here is that effort coming in. It was Trasoldi just trying to force the ball on target. In the end, headed away by the Estonian defence. This is Röhl, and again, always looking forward, despite the scoreline of 6-0. They could really take a breather here, but no chance of that. Kretzig, it's a lovely ball for Thielmann to run onto. The cross in, and the header off target. Well, the camera focusing on Adeyemi, I believe it was Ansgar Knauf who had the final effort. Indeed it was, just trying to turn that back around, but he was just too close to the near post area to really get an angle on it. And I think that Kvila are very happy to see it flash wide. Voltemada, he's also on a hat-trick, remember, along with Adeyemi. As the Germans really ramming in the goals in this qualification. Already up to 26, only 5 conceded. And Estonia have conceded 26 now. Looks as though they are going to make a double change. I think it may be in vain if they want to try and turn this match around. But of course it is still a competitive fixture. Well, it's going to be Tarasenkov and Mustma who are coming on. As Kvila again, that's showing a good pair of hands. Tresoldi, of course, was lurking around in case there were any spillages from the Estonian goalkeeper. As we're coming up towards 10 minutes played in the second half, it was 5-0 at half-time to Germany. 1 minute into the second half, Voltemade made it 6. Are we going to see any more goals here as Adeyemi tries to come forward? And the Estonian defence quite happy that he just couldn't quite take the ball on board when he was on the run. He looks to the heavens. Oh, double switch then. As Jepihin is one player coming off for Estonia. And Kurachin, the other player to be replaced. So back underway with Germany on the attack again. Azrael feeds this one across, and Knauf is denied there by the goalkeeper, Kavila. Diving at the feet there of the Eintracht Frankfurt attacker. Now Estonia trying to sprint up the other end, and they've managed to keep the ball out on that right-hand side, and they've won a free kick here. The foul just coming in from Ariembi. Perhaps just catching the ankles there, the Braga man. On Mihailov it is, who will look to cause problems finally for Urbig. It's a really high one, looped towards the far stick and blocked in the end by Rosenfelder. The run towards the back stick from Tamik. As you see, Urbig here just organising his defence. It's corner for Estonia. It is their first of the evening. And it's a dangerous one as well. Eventually it's headed away by Voltemade. And this is decent play here from Estonia. Lovely turn from the substitute as the ball comes in. It was Tarasenkov who did so well there, although play flashes up the other end for Ansgar Knauf. He looked to put it on a plate there for Tresoldi, and the defender just getting back to concede a corner there. Very good play from Hussar. Oh, Knauf has seen a lot of the ball. He's not perhaps had the best of luck so far with the final ball across, or the final effort being denied by the keeper. As Kretzig goes across to take the in-swinging corner. It's a decent one as well, and it ends up being 7-0. 59 minutes, and simplicity itself. Well, it looks as though it's Röhl who is taking the plaudits here. Well, in fact, it's Rosenfelder with the easiest of tasks of heading home. And 7-0. Well, everyone is getting involved now in the goal scoring. That is Rosenfelder's first goal, and his second appearance for the under-21s As there's another chance here. Adeyemi dancing on the ball. BeReal. And keeps it simple in the end. That's a lovely quick run in by Knauf. Looking for Kretzig, just headed away. Well, this is incredible from Germany. Absolutely ruthless stuff. Although some bad news for them, as in the opening 15 minutes of this second half, Poland have turned it around in Bulgaria. They now lead by 2-1. It would mean that Germany do not seal top spot in the group this evening. We've still got Bulgaria and Poland to play in October. Home to Bulgaria in Regensburg and away to Poland to finish. But surely it's just a matter of time until Germany do seal that spot in Slovakia for 2025. As there's a chance here for Adeyemi, and he's taken it. He's got himself the hat-trick, and it's 8-0 on 61 minutes. Well, I think now we might see Adeyemi trudge off with the match ball, though he will pick that up at the end of the match. It's a superb finish across the goalkeeper. Well, a cheeky little grin there from Karim Adeyemi, and the Germany fans are really impressed with what they're seeing here. The goal scoring just doesn't seem to stop. We've still got just under half an hour to play here in Tallinn. And Estonia 0, Germany 8, the top side, showing the golfing class against the side right at the bottom with a single point to their names. And there's a header flicked on there, but Rosenfeld had read it perfectly. And I think the appetite is still there for Germany to add more goals. They want double figures, as it would appear that they're going to bring on Lempele. Well, he loves a goal as well, the Köln man. Plenty of Köln players in this under-21 squad. Well, I'd imagine that he will be coming on for Karim Adeyemi. He's already bagged a hat-trick. No need for him really to stay on any longer. We know what he can do. We've seen him play as well for the national team as well, the full national team. As there's a low zipped effort coming in. Thielmann it was, who's taken the captain's armband incidentally from Martel. As finally the change can be made here. Well, it is going to be Karim Adeyemi who comes off. He will claim the match ball at the end of the evening after that fine hat-trick, making it 3-0, 5-0 and then 8-0. And he's been a constant thorn in the side of the Estonian defence. Lempele coming on to replace him. 26 minutes to impress. I would love to add to his one goal at this level. As the first thing he does is win a free kick there, Tim Lempele. Röhl wanted to take it too quickly. The referee saying it was rolling. Now Brown. Kretzig. Nice ball out towards the left-hand side. Trying to stretch Estonia once again. A couple of appeals there from Kretzig for a handball, but the referee from Andorra not giving Germany the free kick, giving Estonia the benefit of the doubt. With 25 minutes, I don't think that really helps their situation at 8-0 down. As Knauf here wins the next free kick from Cristal, who started the match brightly, the youngster. Just faded along with his whole team, really, other than the number one, Kvila. As you can see, they just can't deal with the pace and power of the likes of Knauf and Adeyemi. Voltemade and Röhl also a real headache for them. As Sapovalov is coming on as sub, as is Kolobov. So Mihailov, one player coming off Tamik, the other Tamik who conceded the penalty for a foul on Voltemade. That got the goal scoring underway. It seems a long time ago now, 23rd minute. Remember Estonia surviving all that time midway through the first half. But since then the floodgates have well and truly opened. Well, it has been absolutely ruthless from this Germany under-21 side. Estonia trying to push forwards here. Urbig rushing out towards the edge of his box there. To claim ahead of the attacker Mustma. As Kretzig now goes on a little run. Well, Adeyemi has got a hat-trick. Is there still time for Voltemade to get one? He's got two so far. And he's buzzing around everywhere as it stands, as there's another shot coming in from Röhl. And straight down the throat, unfortunately, of Kvila that time. As we're into the final quarter of the game. And are we going to see any more goal-scoring action? You would certainly like to think so, after this display of finishing from Germany so far. I think Antonio De Salvo's still demanding that his team push forward, looking for absolute perfection. This is some bright play here from Estonia. And they've finally got themselves a goal. It's a brilliant finish as well. Fantastically well taken by Shapovalov. And that's the biggest cheer of the evening. Well, even though Germany won't keep the clean sheet this evening, I don't think they begrudge Estonia that at all. Well, let's have a look at the replay of that goal from Shapovalov. It's really well constructed, as he just decides to go for goal from the edge of the box, and why not? A no clean sheet for Germany. Well, now there's danger at the other end, as there has been all evening long. The header coming in from Voltemada didn't really get enough power on it to trouble the goalkeeper Kavila. Well, 9 goals in the game, still 20 minutes to go, as Shapovalov makes it 8-1. Lovely celebration as well from the striker. Now Thielmann, well, he's got plenty of grass in front of him to attack, as Rosenfelder goes running down the right-hand side as an auxiliary winger from centre-back, looking to add to his goal that he scored earlier on, as a header is sent bouncing across goal. Now Voltemada carries the ball forward and wins another corner. Well, it's the 7th of the evening for Germany. 18 minutes to go. As Kretzig smashes one in low with his left foot. It's just blocked by the defence. And helped across here, and looking for the accurate little shot into the corner there was Ansgar Knauf. Couldn't help but send it wide. Well, Estonia 1, Germany 8 in this Under-21 qualifier. Poland still leading by 2-1 in Bulgaria, which means that Germany don't qualify this evening yet for the finals in Slovakia next year. Surely in the final 2 rounds, though, they will pick up the points they need against Bulgaria and Poland on the last day. Well, Germany just seem to have shifted down the gears somewhat with those changes that they've made. And the fact they've still got a 7-goal lead. Grill. Kretzig. Brown thought about the first time cross, instead passes for Kretzig. As the ball there is just ahead of Thielmann. He's spending more and more time forward. And he's playing nominally as a right back, but I think that he's got plenty of license to get forward whenever he feels he can do so. It seems there's going to be another change here with Ullmann coming on. That would be another debutant with 15 minutes to go for the German under-21s, the Bochum defender. And it would seem that he's coming on for Rosenfelder. Well, he did get his name on the score sheet just before the hour mark. Rosenfelder with an easy finish. On for 7-0. Scoreline now 8-1. Oh, you saw a replay there of the goal from Shapovalov. An excellently taken finish, just hitting it with his left from outside the box. Now Kretzig. Well, he's a very busy little midfielder, you can see, always looking around for a player in space. As we see a 1-2 played there, the ball across was a dangerous looking one. He'll be just kept in here by Lempele. Just the ball rebounding off the defender. It goes right back to Kretzig, but Estonia can come clear on the counter-attack now. Well, it's closed down wonderfully well there. A combination of Ullmann and Lempele, the two substitutes. As Estonia now going to bring on another player. As Vasilyev comes on. As this is helped towards goal and almost dropped in at that far stick there. Bit of work for Urbig to do. There's also a player closing in at the far post. As Estonia, well, they were demoralised earlier on, but they haven't let their heads drop. And they were delighted to get the goal back, 4-8-1. As you see that ball spinning towards goal, it's rather mishit. Grill. And a curling delivery in, and well dealt with again by Kavila. One for the cameras as well. Spectacular punch away. As there's been another goal in Bulgaria, and it's gone now for Poland. They've got a 2-goal cushion against the home side. And you can't imagine that they will let that slip from here. But hope really was there that Germany could make it through this evening to the UEFA Under-21 Championships next year, when Poland fell behind and Germany were already up. But it hasn't turned out that way, as Kretzig here goes into the box. Just a little run over the ball. Really eager to try and get there. And just catching his man. Well, another attack building here, just under 10 minutes to go. Are we going to get the 10th goal of the match, the 9th for Germany? Kretzig, and the ball there almost left to run there by BeReal. Almost worked. That's a lovely little turn there. They have shown a lot of talent. Tarasenkopf, there it was, just getting away from his man. But not quite all through the squad like Germany have. There's another turn from the same player, outside of the right boot delivery. And away by the German defence. Well, the next ball delivered up into the box for the home side, and away to safety for the Germans. Shapovalov again eagerly running the channels. Well, Vassiliev it will be here to take this corner. It's the second of the evening for them, and it's blocked at the near post area. Will be the 10th overall coming up. 6 minutes to go on the clock. And the signal goes up. And away by Knauf, just completing it. Oh, the Estonian local crowd still making a constant din here, even though their team are 8-1 down with 5 minutes to go. Voltemada there just giving away the free kick, and another chance here for Shapovalov. Just taken off his toes though. As Thielmann looks to carry the ball down the field himself over the halfway line. He's being tracked here, but he gets into the penalty area. He's still got possession of the ball. And he goes down, he wants a free kick and he doesn't get it. After all those exertions, it's Estonia who come away. As Roman there won it in the centre circle. And the chance for Knauf, and again he's denied there by Kavila. Well, all second half, Knauf has been trying his best to get on the score sheet, as so many of his teammates have, but he's been denied at every turn by the Estonian number 1. And kicking the hoarding there behind the goal in frustration. I think it's personal frustration rather than team frustration, let's face it, with Germany winning 8-1. As this might well be smashed back across, and it is, and it's 9-1. Well, it's another terrific finish, and it's Lempele who does get on the score sheet, 87th minute. Well, it's another quality finish, really. Just turning it onto that right foot. It's just helped in, perhaps, by the defender, but Lempele will claim it. Well, 10 goals for you then this evening. 9 of them in favour of Germany away from home. A marvellous performance. Not really giving Estonia a hope. They got that goal back to make it 8-1. So never really a competition. After the first goal went in from Voltemada, Adeyemi getting a hat-trick. And it could have been so much more as well, even. The goalkeeper Cavalli has been outstanding for Estonia. Well, last 90 seconds here. Are we perhaps going to see double figures from Germany? Just to rub salt in the wounds. It's Estonia have a corner here right at the end of the game. I don't think there's going to be too much time added on despite all the substitutions that have been made. No real need at this juncture to extend the misery for Estonia. Although Ansgar Knauf might have other ideas as he sets off on a weaving run. He's got 3 players up with him. He continues and gets a shot in, and again he's denied. Well, I think he was well within his rights there to go for the shot after all the efforts that he's had in this second half. As Kavila again denying him, and one last opportunity perhaps, and finally it's taken in the 90th minute. 10-1, and Knauf has finally done it. Well, it's a delightful little finish as well, and even there, Kavila gets a hand to it. Well, we've ticked over the 90-minute mark, and now it's just down to the referee's discretion how much time added on we will play. But Germany into double figures, 10-1 away from home against Estonia. Not quite the big celebrations it could be if Bulgaria had held on to the lead against Poland in the match going on at the same time. It's 3-1 still to Poland, coming from 1-0 down. But of course the next matches in this qualification will come in October. Home to Bulgaria in Regensburg, and then away to Poland to finish. And surely it's just a matter of time until the Germans do secure their ticket for Slovakia 2025, the UEFA Under-21 Championship. And you'd have to say, after this qualification tournament so far, they'd have to go down as one of the big favourites to take the title. Ruthless finishing, great attacking talent from all angles we've seen tonight. Even though the opposition have been pretty poor, you can only beat what's in front of you. And certainly with the likes of Karim Adeyemi helping himself to a hat-trick, you can see that this team really do have the bit between their teeth. And it could have been even worse as well for Estonia than just 10-1. As Knauf here looks to roll this one in towards Tresoldi. Well, the defenders are all over the place at the moment. They can't quite get it clear. Kretzig is another player off the production line for Germany. Those players are just drifting all around the pitch now. We're into the final minute of stoppage time. The next ball forward towards Knauf. He wants another one. Oh, now it's at almost walking pace. Ariembi. And it's a job very well done indeed by the German under-21 national side. As Voltemada got the first midway through the first half from the penalty spot. Tresoldi, Adeyemi Martel, and then Adeyemi again before half-time made it 5-0 at the break as the full-time whistle blows, and it's 10-1, so indeed they did double their goal-scoring, Germany, as Voltemade got them back underway with 6-0 right after the break. Rosenfelder and Adeyemi with quick-fire goals on the hour as Shapovalov made it 8-1 on 69 minutes, but Lemperle and finally Knauf right at the end made it 10-1, double figures, a hugely deserved win there for Germany. And of course you can join us next month for the matches home to Bulgaria in Regensburg and away to Poland to finish off this qualification process. But thank you very much for joining us for that one. A lovely big win for Germany against the Whipping Boys. Take care, and it's goodbye from me.
Die Mittelfeldachse ist bei mir. Rocco Reitz und Erik Martel. 10-1 gewonnen, der zweithöchste Sieg der U21-Geschichte. Wann habt ihr zuletzt 10-1 gewonnen?
Noch nie. Also in einem offiziellen Spiel, glaube ich, noch nie.
Muss, glaube ich, in der E-Jugend oder so gewesen sein.
Wir müssen besonders über ein Tor sprechen, das 4:0. Rocco legt auf Erik aus 1 Meter, den Ball nicht reingemacht, danach dann doch reingemacht. Nimm uns mal mit, wie war die Szene für dich?
Ja, ich wollte natürlich im ersten Moment schon reinmachen, aber ich habe Rocco den Assist nicht gegönnt, deswegen.
Wie hast du die Szene gesehen, Rocco?
Ich habe halt gesehen, dass sie nicht geschaltet haben so richtig, sondern dass sie da nicht wach waren. Habe dann Luca gesagt, dass er den Coach spielen soll. Und dann habe ich jetzt Erik nicht speziell gesehen, aber einfach auf den zweiten Pfosten geknallt und dann stand da jemand und dann war es Tor.
Ihr habt jetzt die zweite Halbzeit auf der Tribüne gesehen. Ich saß hinter euch und habe gesehen, ihr habt euch von den Fans ganz schön anstecken lassen. Habt ein bisschen mitgesungen. War schön heute, oder? Mit den Fans?
Ja, war ein bisschen überrascht, dass so viele Anhänger von Deutschland da sind, aber ist eine coole Aktion von denen auf jeden Fall, ja.
Mit welchem Gefühl geht es jetzt zurück nach Deutschland?
Mit dem Guten. Also natürlich 2 Siege ist immer gut im Petto zu haben. Müssen jetzt natürlich den nächsten Schritt noch machen, um das dann zu finalisieren, den Einzug endgültig. Und das werden wir machen. Und ja, wir können voll und ganz zufrieden sein.
Wie sieht das der Kapitän?
Genauso. Danke. Ja.
Danke euch, ne?